Ariane, this is in every way a sport, just like all the other sports that we watched in the SEA Games. Everybody, I think, had their first introduction of esports with the popularity and the success of our teams in the SEA Games. But tell me about the aspect of training and getting ready and the all of these other things that we should know about gaming or esports as a legitimate sport.
The thing is, what's weird about esports, why there's still some sort of friction if it's still a thing, is because it really just spiked in popularity around 2011 and it got added to the dictionary around 2015. So I mainly work with students. So around that same time, I've been one of the people who would take time off to actually practice with my teammates for a specific tournament. I've seen my own players in Acadarinas League to actually set gruesome training schedules, like 5 hours a day or so, just to get that championship at the end. So what more for our professional players, right?
I can imagine talaga. And like we said, no, sabi ko nga, Seb, what more do you need to legitimize this but an actual NSA that is, ito na nga, it is now formed, it is now here with us, here to stay, and we have our COO here to talk a little bit more about what is in the future of esports with PESO already in place. Hi, Jobert.
Hello. As most people already know that recently the Philippine Esports Organization or PESO has been recognized as an associate member of the Philippine Olympic Committee. On the pipeline, actually, we have at least one event right now in organizing. So it's an international event. We're hoping that we can fill in the best Philippine athletes, cyber athletes that can compete here. And yeah, so and besides that, we have a couple of ideas na grassroots events. But since we cannot do it on site because of the COVID pandemic situation, so we're thinking of ways to making it online and at least as many as people to be included or participate here.
Okay, I'd like to ask Jab. Jab, what is it that people do not understand about esports? What's the friction kung minsan pag sinasabing, ako, walang problema sa akin, legitimate ang esports. Sport sa akin yan, ano? Bakit kung minsan, hindi laro yan, hindi totoo hindi sport? Bakit nangyayari yun?
I think the main misconception is that people think it's very, very easy. Because it's video games. People think that people who are not really good at video games, who haven't actually tried competing in video games, feel that it's very easy. Because people have started growing up with Mario. You just rescue a princess. That's it. That's the only thing that they know about video games. But when you start competing at the highest levels, that's the time you understand that this is not only a game. You're competing with an actual person. You're not just competing with, just turtles running around or just collecting coins. You're not doing that. You're competing against an actual person that's trying to beat you. So in that sense, you're thinking of generally a lot of ways just to consistently win. As Arian said, they spend a lot of gruesome hours just to make sure that they pat down their strategies. They make sure to understand or study the game, just to make sure that they consistently win. Because winning one time will not take you far. It takes a lot of training. It takes a lot of, strategizing with your teammates and all of that. And I think that's one of the main things that people who start to get into esport already understand.